bus company. But we worked through it, and then the day before that, I was coming down, and I got to Stoughton. I guess everything was fine till Madison, but then when I got to Stoughton, I came around the bend, and all the traffic was stopped. And I then spent an hour and a half between Stoughton and Edgerton in this bus. Luckily, it was just by myself. Everybody was going to Madison, but that day, it was a semi-truck that completely burned to the ground. Completely. Like, when I got up to it, it was rubble. And there was no tow truck involved. It was a dumpster and like a front end loader just scooping up debris. It was
Wow.
How long would it normally take you between those two?
Like 7 or 8 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, I literally, I was there so long, I put it in park, I was just sitting there and went back and used the bathroom, and, it was...
Well, I hope today is better.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought, I gave you guys all those times, and I'm usually really, really accurate with that stuff, but I thought I'd put a little disclaimer on there just in case.
You are driving in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back to reality for us.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any or heard any news since Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday apparently it was a motorcycle and an SUV.
Oh, man.
They shut it all down. They had to bring in the Flight for Life helicopter. So, but it was both sides just shut down.
Yeah.
Man, I'm from Los Angeles, and I've been through slower traffic than that.
Oh, yeah. LA is the king of traffic.
Yeah.
How bad traffic that is.
People were posting on Facebook about just being on Highway 14 and not moving because of the overflow.
They redirected everybody, and then there was like 4 more accidents on the routes that they redirected people, and I believe on Highway 14 was one of them.
Wow.
So they were like pushed everybody off the interstate. When I say it was closed, I mean it was closed. You couldn't go through.
My sister hates the interstate,
Yeah.
and she has to commute to visit us from Madison all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's usually pretty good, Like I used to drive to Chicago every day, so for me, it's great. It's all
Yeah.
relative, though, too. But then, like this morning too, that belt line will get you too.
That'll get you every time.
I know what that's like to go visit my uncle. People will speed past you in a 55-mile zone.
Yeah, that's what this morning they couldn't. They had 2 lanes closed at rush hour to do whatever they were doing. I'm not sure what they were doing. Because the sign said on the truck that, they parked there with the flashing lights.
Right.
Yeah.
The sign said doing de-icing work, and I got a chuckle out of that. I'm like, I don't think
It's
there's
not
any
that
ice
cold, though.
around here. Like, what is going on? So he wants to just repurpose that truck, or I don't know. But yeah, that set me behind 15 minutes. I ended up making up 5, but I was 10 minutes late going north today. Just because of the belt line. Well, and then, like I said yesterday,
This is someone that started a channel on YouTube because the universities in the UK were on strike,
Okay.
and he was a philosophy grad student and wanted to create philosophy classes that anybody could access. And 2 years ago, he decided to become a she. Changed her name from Oliver to Abigail. Anything red.
Of course.
Mr. Bailey, I have a question to ask.
I'm sorry, it's after 9 o'clock.
It's after curfew.
Can
Crap.
you please tell me it's a bedtime story?
They think I need a bedtime story.
You almost said bedtime story.
So she can be quiet.
You're right, it's not. I like horror stories.
Michael, I have this on recording right now. So I can send it to you and show it to Andrews.
Because Renee is really terribly the worst at quiet games.
I am not the worst at the quiet game.
Yeah.
How are you guys today?
Realize how loud you are.
Did you just tell me to cállate, señorita?
You need to quiet it so you can go to sleep.
And I'm trying to take a nap, and I can't with Elena, Renee, or Tom.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Tell a history themed one, Mr. Bailey.
No.
Yes. You need to pay
Renee loves history.
I know she did not just say that.
And hates geography.
I never said I hated geography.
Renee loves
did I?
geography.
You know what? That's it. She gets the attention for saying that.
Great, why don't we just get a pen and a paper and Mr. Bailey can write me up for misbehaving on a trip.
You did want Mrs. Hymo being the girls' track coach.
And she's the one that said that Andrew should be the guy's track coach.
After that, we'll do a pickup at the university. And then from there, we head up to Portage and we stop at the Amtrak station in Portage. After that, it's a stop in Stevens Point. Or, I'm sorry, I skipped Westfield. After Portage, we're gonna stop in Westfield. We stop at a Mobil gas station there in Westfield. And then from Westfield, it'll be up to Stevens Point. When we get to Point, we stop at the Olympia restaurant there with a scheduled arrival of 12:10. That's usually real close to that. And then after that, I head up to Wausau. Wausau is scheduled for 12:50.
straight there.
That was rude.
Got it. You shut it down.
I had to do it. The donut should go.
You can always turn it into a shoot, right?
Or
Yeah.
stand.
Darn it. It's so upset. Ow.
You should do donuts around the parking lot, Miss Lisa.
Not working.
Donuts are fun in the parking
I
lot.
think I'm
Yeah,
done.
it used to be a little more slippery for donuts.
Hey. Not
There's the Taurus.
Don't.